Well, an update on a scandalous case NBC6 has been following for years. A Weston podiatrist convicted of molesting a teen babysitter learned today how much time he'll have to spend in prison. NBC6 reporter Jamie Garola is live in Fort Lauderdale, where the judge handed out the sentence. Jamie?
This is an ordeal that has haunted the victim for many, many years after the molestation happened. Today, she even asked the judge to sentence the doctor to at least 8 years in prison, but he got less than that.
I'll always be more alert and less carefree. I can no longer hold a conversation with the adult male working the cash register without wondering what his intentions are behind his friendly conversation.
In her closing remarks, the 19-year-old victim painfully describes the scars left by the man she says molested her when she was just 15 years old.
I am lucky that I got through this trial. That is only because I am lucky enough to have parents who instilled confidence and bravery in me.
Dr. Augustin Bollow convicted of lewd and lascivious molestation this summer. Today, he had to hear directly from the victim and her family before a judge sentenced him.
She went from living an idyllic childhood to being a victim of a sexual crime. In that moment of premeditated selfishness, he stole her innocence and her sense of personal safety.
The mother called Bollow cold and calculating, saying he groomed her daughter before forcing her to touch his crotch.
He knew she was at his home, babysitting his children. He knew he was supposed to be at an event that he had bought tickets for, and he deliberately chose to go home and commit this crime.
Bollow also spoke. Addressing the judge, he said he was sorry how this case affected both families.
I've never been involved in any type of criminal activity or offense, not even accused, yet alone convicted. You think this can never happen to you? This has been unreal, a true nightmare for all.
He violated me in a way that no 15-year-old girl should ever have to go through. That day he took away my innocence and replaced it with fear. He set my life on a completely different track.
The maximum punishment for this crime, 15 years in prison. The judge sentenced the doctor to a little bit more than 4 years in prison. Live in Fort Lauderdale, I'm Jamie Garola, NBC6.